1 second. Good to go.
All right, let me just ping it everywhere right now.
All right.
All right, start it up.
Ready to go. Everybody, welcome to round 3, phase 2 of Wild Card Game. Here we have all of the finalists of round 3. We are super excited to bring this trivia to everybody tonight. Hopefully the community will have some trash talk after the fact to this crew. Here's how it's going to go. We're going to pass off to Teddy and Cal very shortly. They're going to run through all of the rules for everybody. The players have already been briefed on what to expect all day yesterday and the day before this week. They have been going after their own trivia, and today they're all going to be taking the same test. So Teddy and Cal, if you guys want to take it away and tell everyone what's going on, give them the lay of the land.
Yo, so welcome everybody. What's up to all those on the live? What's good to all the players? Again, thank you for the intro, Dave. Wild Card Game Round 3, Part 2. First off, I'd just like to say on behalf of AJ and the entire VSP team, congrats to everyone for getting this far. You should all feel very proud of yourself, some more than others, maybe the ones who skipped rounds 1 and 2, but it is what it is, not in your control. But yeah, before we begin, again, thanks to everyone tuning in. I'd love to just recap how we got here. 58 players started Wild Card Game. We got 4 automatically in round 4, and 5 of the 14 participants in here are going through. So round 1 was internet game. 17 people got eliminated, and 1 person took the deal. Round 2, that mega pick'em. Shout out to Thirsty for getting the dub there. Weekend of sports, 7 people eliminated, and 5 players took the deal. And we're obviously in the midst of round 3 trivia right now. So yeah, a total of 14 people took the deal. They're soft, and a total of 24 were eliminated. So yeah, let's get into how things are going down. So all the 15 players remaining, we got 14 live right now. 1 person bowed out, have already taken a 40-question Kahoot quiz, and each were given a part 1 score. This is part 2. In a few moments, all these players will be taking part in another 40-question quiz head-to-head, and the scores from tonight, part 1, added part 1 with the scores from tonight, top 5 participants with the highest combined score will move on to round 4 in real life finale. So yeah, just before we kind of dive into things, I kind of in the spirit of trivia, I thought that I would just give a little bit of fact about Teddy over here. So we all know he's a world-renowned actor, but here's a few more facts about him. So yeah, his favorite sport is softball. If y'all didn't know, I could tell, but if you guys couldn't, he's a softball player. Big Kygo fanboy. I don't know who else likes Kygo here, but yeah, fits the softball bill. He almost caught a fly ball at a Yankees game one time. I feel like he fell and missed the ball, hit him in the head. But that's a story for another time. And he actually does own a real life tiger, kind of like Mike Tyson. That's the coolest thing about him, in my opinion. But yeah, when we get to the Teddy trivia part, not today, don't worry. But maybe next year we'll add some of those questions in. So remember that. And yeah, Teddy, you got anything to say about that? Or
I don't know. I think you kind of covered it pretty recently.
What does your tiger eat? What kind of food?
My tiger? I don't even know, bro. But
yeah. But so yeah, I mean, how are you feeling? I'm ready to get into it.
I'm excited. You know, it's pretty crazy. I mean, I'm excited to see who's going to be going to that finale. I know on the record we've said that it's going to be an IRL finale. Super excited to see which top 5 people here out of the remaining 14 are going to be going. I know that 4 already have that bye to round 4, but I am super excited for this. I know that all the guys here have been grinding, trying to study up for all these quizzes. It's been so much fun interacting with them one-on-one. And I am just, again, super stoked to see who is going to be going into that round 4 finale. Because, I mean, we got some pretty big prizes on the line. Wouldn't you say?
We do, yeah. I mean, you guys all better hope that there's not a softball hitting competition, because Teddy's going to win that one. I'll say that. But yeah, I mean,
that's part 3. After part 2, they're going to be doing a Teddy trivia quiz. No?
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so you all know the deal. We are going to, start this up right away. But before we do, just a couple more things for the viewers. So yeah, as I said, once the quiz ends, we'll actually be going into short intermission where we'll be calculating the scores, adding them up, and then we will find out tonight who is going to that in real life round 4. The leaderboard will be released. So yeah, unless anyone's got any final questions, throw them in the chat. Other than that, I think we're ready to get rolling. Teddy needs to learn his lines a bit better because he missed a few things, but yeah, here we are.
Yeah, that's why we're not in Hollywood just yet, guys. For anyone out there who doesn't know me, I'm Dero. I am going to be reading out the questions for today's trivia. We're going to have that halftime, and then, like they said, we're going to have a brief intermission, and we will know who's going to the in real life event at the end of this evening.
And this is about mental focus. Remember, there's going to be a little color commentary, so make sure you stay dialed in.
Contestants, are you guys ready? Give us some thumbs up. Ready to roll?
We're locked in, baby. Let's do
We're
it.
locked in. All right. Wild card game. Round 3, phase 2, starting now.
Good luck.
Question 1. What high school did LeBron James attend? All right, a heavy showing, 11 getting the question correct right out of the gate.
Got some LeBron fanboys out here.
Hell yeah.
I love it. Let's see who it was.
This was one of the easier ones, by the way.
Starting off hot, Matt Bro, fastest hands out there. Question 2. The head of the Charles is the largest gathering in the world for this sport. Three, 2, 1.
At least
Right.
no one hit cornhole.
At least 4 people said yachting. It was the right idea, but unfortunately the wrong sport. And that is an example. That's an example of our general sports questions. Unfortunately, we don't represent any professional rowers just yet at Vanner Sports.
Soon to come.
Yep.
Question 3.
No.
Which of these fighters is not currently a heavyweight? Three, 2. All right, we had a wide spread there. Correct answer was Kamaru Usman.
We got him there, Dave.
We did. That was a tough one. That was
K-Star with the early lead.
hot. Yeah.
A lot of early
Filter's
moves.
on a streak though. All right. Question 4. This tennis player won the women's singles in the 22 French Open. Three, 2, 1. Ooh, another big one.
Tough one. Wow.
4 people got Iga.
Jayhawk, these people don't know their tennis. That's crazy.
Let's see who got that one. Felter got hot on that one. K-Star got hot on that one. 35-26. K-Star's with the lead. Felter's right behind him at 32-03. And Eraj right behind him at 24-75. I see that gap. Let's get on to question 5. Vayner Sports athlete Bo Bichette primarily plays this position for the Toronto Blue Jays. Three, 2, 1. All right, there we go. 1 person said third, 2 people said pitcher, 4 said second base, but 7 got it correct at shortstop.
Vanner Sports athlete, gotta know him.
I don't know if any of the contestants got better hair than Bo.
I don't know. I saw Felter before doing this with his, he took his headband off. He looked like he had some pretty luscious locks. Question 6. This retired WWE wrestler also won a gold medal in the 96 Olympic Games. 3, 2. Ooh, okay, people know who Kurt Angle is.
I didn't know who he was, being honest.
Gotta watch WWE highlights. Mint Condition took the lead over on that one, followed by Felter and Machiavelli. Machiavelli, for those who don't know, was extremely hot in phase one, absolutely decimated his quiz. I think he got 37 out of 40 correct or something along those lines.
36, yeah.
Insane. Yeah, it was insane. Question 7. In doubles tennis, this is the term for the extended space between the singles line and out of bounds. Three, two, one. All right, doubles alley. 9 people got that one correct.
Better tennis showing. Love to see it.
All right, there we go. Question 8 coming at you. Characters in this fighting style video game series include Blanca, Chun-Li, and Guile. Eight Mortal Kombats and 6 Street Fighters. The answer was Street Fighter.
Tricky question there. Love to see it.
Tricky question. Wow. On an absolute hot streak right now. Felter mint condition right behind him.
Long way to go.
This is the 7th hole at which iconic golf course? Three, two, one. Everyone knew it was Pebble except 2 folks.
Felter staying strong on top there.
Right. Question 10. In the NFL, an onside kick must go this far to be legally recovered by the kicking team. Big 13 people got that right. Let's see who had it fastest. No shift in the top 5 standings on that one. On to question 11. This university's football stadium is known as Death Valley. Three, two. An even split there. 7 people knew it was Clemson. 6 people fell for the bait. It is not Arizona State.
We got him there again.
Yeah, we got him. That was a red herring, guys. Vayner Sports athlete DJ Uwe Ungalale. Say that 10 times fast. Is the reason I knew that one. All right, Felter's starting to pull away with a 400-point lead, 350-point lead. K-Star firmly in 3rd. Machiavelli moving his way up to 4th. Question 12. Who scored the golden goal in the 2010 Hockey Winter Olympic Final? Three. Most people knew it was Sidney Crosby.
Okay, Canada over the US. Oh, Canada.
That was a Cal question, in case you guys were wondering.
That was a Cal question and a Cal karaoke, unfortunately for us. Question 13. In soccer, he was the first player to win the Ballon d'Or award 3 consecutive years in a row. Not Lionel Messi. Nobody got that question correct.
Wow.
Nobody got that question correct. That was a tough one, and I pardon my French because it is terrible.
Wow.
Cal, you got him on that one.
Let's go.
Question 14. Who is currently ranked number 1 in men's tennis? Three. All right, an even split. An even split. The correct answer was Carlos Alcaraz.
Young guy.
See the big shift. Mint condition and K-Star made a move on that one. Machiavelli in 4th. Toneth coming up, rearing up the pack in 5th.
Ton Heath.
Oh, Tanith, my bad.
You're good.
I'm in the zone. Here we go. Question 15. UFC 1, the beginning, was the first ever official UFC event. Where was it held? Three, two, one.
Another tough one.
Denver, Colorado, the UFC capital of somewhere.
Hey, shout out to Christopher Kuhn saying Cal's got pipes. I don't know about that one.
I'll take it. At least I don't got a tiger.
What's wrong with Tiger?
K-Star must have answered that one quickly and correctly because that bumped you up to first place.
Hell yeah.
Question 16. When did England win their only men's soccer World Cup? Three, two. All right, an even split, but only 3 people got it correct with 1966. Mint Condition and K-Star just trading first place. Jayhawk coming in 5th now. Question 17. Mario Kart first debuted on this console. It was Super Nintendo. It was Super Nintendo. Yeah, most people think it's Nintendo 64, but Super Nintendo
A lot
was
of 50-50 splits here.
a lot of 50-50 splits. It's good guessing. Good to see fast guessing. That's
Yeah.
a clear strategy. Question 18. What is another word for a golf course? Ah, fast hands there.
Everyone knows that. Let's go.
Everyone knew that one. That was also a Cal question.
Was that the first one everyone got right?
That was the first one that we had a beer frame.
Nice.
All right, question 19. The NBA Hall of Fame is located in this city. Three, two, one. 9 people knew it was Springfield, Massachusetts.
Got some NBA fans in the house.
Yeah, that's impressive. That was a tough one. Okay, question 20. Tundra Esports won $8.5 million at the International, the annual World Championship for this game. Three. Not League of Legends. It is Dota. Dota 2, to be more exact. Let's see who did well. We're at halftime.
All right. How are we looking right here? Mint Condition with, wow.
Mint Condition leading the pack almost at 14,000 points. And also, I believe he was ranked 2nd in phase 1. So he's sitting firmly in 1st place right now.
Wow. Looking good right here.
Yeah,
all right. So we'll take maybe like, 20, 30-second break here for all the contestants to get a drink of water, unwind a little, and then we'll go into the second half here. I'm excited.
I'm really impressed because when we tested this amongst our team, I think this is about on pace, but these top 5 are really impressive with their scores right now. No. I'm interested to see what AJ does on this. He hasn't seen it exactly yet. I'm interested to see what everyone who can beat him. I can tell you in phase 1, some people did beat him. Some
and pointing like him, Mint's like me. Mint versus AJ 1-on-1.
In basketball or trivia?
Both.
All right, contestants, thumbs up. Are we ready? Okay, let's get going. Question 21. In soccer, what does getting 2 yellow cards equate to? Everyone knew that one as well. There's another beer frame. It is not a corner kick. It is, in fact, a red card, and you are out of the game. Question 22. What maneuver does a surfer use to get under a breaking wave? Duck dive. 7 people knew it. Rip curl and cutback, unfortunately, are not the answers for those other 7 folks, but Mint Condition looked like he knew it. He was fist pumping on the screen over here.
But you guys didn't expect the surfing question, right?
Yeah, a little bit. General sports. Someone wanted to do poker, and I put the kibosh on that one. That wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, that was my idea.
I see thumbs down over here. All right, question 23.
Thank God for so.
Scotty Bowman won 5 of his 9 Stanley Cups coaching which team? Three. 3 people knew it was the Canadians. Everyone else thought it was the Red Wings. At least no one said the Maple Leafs.
You guys could blame Cal for that one also.
That was a me question.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Hanging out with Cal this much, I'm starting to learn a little hockey. All right, Mint Condition just extending his lead almost at 17,000 points. Machiavelli, K-Star, and Felter in a really tight race for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Thirsty coming into 5th. Question 24. Which of these teams was in the NHL's original 6? Three, two, one, zero. Okay, I think someone missed that one, but the answer was the Red Wings. Oilers, that was a tough one. Minnesota Wild is a newer team, as are the Flames. Let's see how we did. Mint just keep getting it right. Felter made a massive move to second place. K-Star still firmly in third. Machiavelli right behind him. Jayhawk trading places with Thirsty.
Jayhawk, nice.
Who is the NHL all-time leading scorer? Two people thought it was Orr, but everyone else thought it was the right answer, which was Wayne Gretzky. Good job. No movement in the standings there. Question 26. Two teams joined the MLB National League in 1993. One was the Rockies. Who was the other? Three, two. All right, 5 people knew it was the Marlins.
Nice.
The Diamondbacks joined in 98.
It's a good spread.
Yeah, it's a good spread. I would have liked everyone to get it right, but now we're in the heat of this competition. We're going to see some people really starting to pull away. All right, question 27. Starting in 1965, how many seasons did Joe Namath play with the Jets? Three, two, one. 7 people knew it was 12.
Vayner Sports, he knew we were coming at you with some Jets there.
Bonus trivia, 1 season with the Rams. Last season in the NFL. Who knew?
I actually don't know that.
Got that. K-Star answered that quickly. CFA sauce back in the mix. Question 28. The Havoc, Spitfire, and Kraber are all weapons in this popular esport game. Three, two, one. All right. 3 people knew it was Apex.
Not COD. Come on, guys.
COD's a good guess, but it's a good guess.
And a gamer.
That one moved up. Machiavelli taking over 3rd place with that one. Thirsty back in the rank in the top. Question 29. In U.S. golf, what's the maximum number of clubs a player may have in their bag? Three. 12 people knew it was 14. I will confidently say our team is, you guys did not know that.
Wow. I'm impressed. So
That's impressive. That's a tough one.
we got a golf group.
Hey, you and I play in tournaments. We knew it was 14. I knew it was 14.
All right. Felter fell out. CFA sauce. CFA sauce comes up the back. Thirsty's on a streak. Mint condition. 20,000
Yeah,
points.
all right, let's go.
Right. Question 30. In baseball, who is the only Hall of Fame inductee to receive a unanimous vote with 425 out of 425? Three, two, one, zero. 8 people thought it was Ruth. 3 people knew it was Mariano. And only 2 people thought it was Hank Aaron. The correct answer was Mariano Rivera. Felter back in the top 5. Mint extending his lead.
Look how
We
tight.
got 10 questions left. Some of y'all need to dial it in.
Look at that tight spread. 3, 4, 5. Only 100 points separating. That's crazy.
And I know for a fact the phase 1 scores are equally tight amongst this group. It's going to be down to the last question here.
I'm pumped. Let's do it.
This is good. Question 31 coming at you. Who is the first fighter to simultaneously hold UFC titles in 2 different weight classes? First fighter. 10
Great.
people knew it was McGregor.
Nice.
Connor.
CFA back in 5th. Mint continuing his extension. Question 32. In golf, how many major championships are there each year? Everyone knew that one. Another beer frame.
Layup.
Who was the fastest? Yep. Everyone answered that nice and quick. Good job, everybody. All right. Question 33. How many consecutive March Madness titles did the Bruins win during their run in the 60s and 70s? Three, 2. The correct answer was
That
7.
was tough.
That was
Tough question. And I'll tell you, it would have been bigger, but I think they got interrupted by UTEP in like 72 or something. They were absolutely dominating.
wow, mid condition, the only one in the top 5 to get that one right.
That was a big one.
He's pulled away, it looks like.
All right, question 34. How many teams are in the Premier League? 3, 2, 1, 0.
I'm disappointed with that. Holy shit. Only 5 of you knew 20 teams in the Prem? That's crazy.
I didn't know it.
We got a lot of Americans here, Cal.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, the Americans. Yeah. The football debate, we can go over it, but
Wow, Bitcoin in the top 5 now.
Machiavelli 4th, Thirsty in 3rd. K-Star trying to catch Mint, but Mint just putting up a performance. Question 35. Here we go. This Vayner Sport athlete just got the nod to be the QB1 for the Atlanta Falcons. Three.
solid.
Dez Ritter.
Our guy.
Those
Root
two
for
folks, we're going to know those two folks that said Allen and Kyle Allen, and the other one that said Allen Robinson. AJ is going to be disappointed.
Big week for Dez.
Big week for Dez. Super excited for him. Mint knew that. K-Star knew that. Let's keep rolling. Question 36. This horse has held the record since 1973 for the fastest winning time at the Kentucky Derby. Thirteen people knew it was Secretariat. Not a trick question. The absolute beast of a horse. No movement in the standings, at least in the top 5 there. Question 37. Who is this basketball player? Three. 12 people knew it was Kyle Lowry.
Pressed. I was not
Very, very impressive. That was half our team knew that. The other half did not. Wow. All right. Question 38. In 2012, this pitcher won the NL Cy Young Award, relying on an incredible knuckleball. Three, two, one. 6 people knew it was Dickey. That was 10 years ago now.
I remember him.
RA.
Let's see who knew that one. Pelter back. Wow. Jumped 2 spots. Holy cow. That was a big jump with only 2 questions left to go. Mint condition. I don't think you guys are catching him. Question 39. A men's tennis match in a Grand Slam event is best of how many sets? Wow. Fastest answer so far. 9 people knew it was the correct answer, which is 5. No change in the top 5 standings. Wow, that was fast. All right, the final question coming at you. Formula One driver Lewis Hamilton currently races under this company.
I see some celebration.
3, 2, 1, 0. 7
right.
people knew it was Mercedes.
I love it.
Where we're at.
Love it.
Congrats.
That was awesome.
Top 3.
Machiavelli number 3, K-Star number 2, and Mint Condition. The dominating performance at number 1, 27,000. Now remember, this podium does not signify that you are a winner. We're going to take a brief intermission. We're going to add the scores up. We're going to reveal them live here. We're going to come back in about 15, 20 minutes at the most.
Yep, that's right. So again, small intermission. We're going to calculate all the scores that they got from earlier in the week in part 1 during their private session, plus the ones that they just got right now. Combine those. Top 5 scores are the ones that are going to be moving on to round 4 finale. So we're going to cut to break right now, and we'll be right back.
Y'all are done. Let's go.
Wow. Let me get you guys unmuted, Teddy and Cal.
All right.
Let's
Wow.
fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
All right.
We have the live results. I'm going to share my screen. I currently have a Google Doc open on my screen, and I'm going to scroll up from the bottom just to torture you guys one last time. But before I do that, Teddy, Cal, what do you got to say?
Dude, that was incredible. It was fun seeing like everyone's faces. Like I remember I saw Mint Condition like tap it. I think it was the All Right Dickie question where he's like, "Oh no, I got it." It was just funny seeing everyone's reactions as he was going. Super, super intense. I'm sure you guys are never gonna take a more intense sports trivia quiz than we just gave you guys there, but super proud of you all. And remember, Wild Card Game is annual for 3 years. So got a lot more to come with that.
Yeah, and yeah, I'm excited to meet the 5 of you if I haven't already IRL. And congrats to everyone else for making this far. Better use that as motivation for next year. I'll say that. So
right.
let's get into it.
I am going to share my screen, and I'm going to scroll up from the bottom. If you see your name in the earlies, it means you are unfortunately eliminated. Our friend Shanta Maria did not participate, so she got last place. User AS Mace 1283. Sorry, buddy. Good effort, but unfortunately, maybe we'll see you next year. Raj, you put up a good show, and you were even. You did better on half two, but great job. Way to make it all the way to round 3. Fangirl, 21 and 14. We had you at 35, 6, 19 in 12th place. 52. Round two hurt you. There's no way around it. That was a tough one for you, but great job, great effort, and I know it's disappointing, but we'll see you next year. Thirsty, you had I think you lost the internet connection halfway through, unfortunately. But the gap between you and 5th wouldn't have cut it, but you still put up a great showing regardless. Ton.eth. Great showing. We're getting to the top here, and you were right there. Jayhawk. Unfortunately, I know a lot of people had you as their favorite. We asked the same question to all of y'all, who's going to make it, but unfortunately, unlike Kansas, you are not going to win this year.
Cold, Dave.
That was ice cold, but I know he could take it.
Yeah.
We'll see you next year, though, bud, for sure. Matt Bro coming in 7th. It was a really strong effort, but unfortunately, just wasn't strong enough. The person on the bubble was CFA Sauce. Similar effort as Matt Bro, but just wasn't there. So that means our top 5 are Felter, Bitcoin, K-Star, Machiavelli, and Mint Condition. Congratulations to all of you. Absolutely amazing showing. The gap between 5th and 6th place was 4,000 points, which equates to around 4, 5, 6 questions. So you guys did an absolute great job. Mint Condition, Machiavelli had you. It was close, but at the end of the day, you 5 are going to the IRL event. So congratulations to you 5. Absolutely amazing beast showing. Of this crew, I'll bring the videos over. Of this crew, who's been with us, who got a bye into this round? All right, Jayhawk. Yep. Okay. Who started in round 2? All right, and who's been with us since round 1? Wow.
See, Mint, Machiavelli. Yeah, these guys have been calling.
Wow.
Should we get some post game going on right now?
Yeah. So I think we should keep the top 5 in the room, and we'll unmute. We'll do a little post game. So if you were one of the top 5, please stay. If you were not in the top 5, we appreciate you being part of it, but we ask that you would jump out of the meeting for now, and we'll see you around. Thanks again for all of you being part of this.
That was awesome. Stick around, guys, on the live. We're going to talk to our contestants right here, do some post game, hear the thoughts from the players. Let's Dave, let's start with our first place and probably the early favorite, Mint Condition.
Wow. Mint, I asked you to unmute.
What's up?
I'm just gonna ask all y'all to unmute, and then we'll just call on you. We're gonna take the mute off of here. Raj, I'm gonna pull you out if that's okay.
Mint, you savage. Savage.
Yeah, that was I feel bad, but so we very intentionally asked each of you after your quiz, who do you think is going to be the winner? And most people were like, I don't know, but that guy Mint Condition sure seems to talk a lot. So, Mint, dominating performance. How you feeling?
Good. I didn't really care if I got first. I was saying in the chat, like, I just wanted to get top 5. Like, if you could have told me, like, you just get top 5, you won't get first, like, I'd sign up for that all day. So, I did flashcards, studied a bit, studied a couple things today. One of the things I studied was consecutive NHL championships in a row. And so the Canadians had like 5 in a row. So that was like a head coach question.
Wow.
That was helpful. I counted UCLA's most in a row, which was 7. So that was helpful.
I made a
flashcard
for. Did you hack my computer?
I made a flashcard for Dota 2. All it had was like the year it was published, the name of the publisher, and its top tournament. So like there was just some like really lucky questions in there. And then, we get like the golf questions, which is my specialty. They're like layups. Everyone 12 out of 14 are just in like instant answer where I have the edge, and didn't help there. But then I don't know, on something like the Premier League stuff, like 20 teams, who knows that stuff? Or was that Premier Champions League? I don't even know. Teddy, Cal, like I don't know the difference.
Who came up with that question, dude?
Who do you think?
I'm just glad that one soccer question no one got right, because like that was early and I was very nervous about it because I knew I didn't have an idea. And so when everyone got that one wrong, I felt pretty comfy.
For sure. Dave, can you unmute Machiavellian, Jasmine? I just want to make sure that their mics.
Yo, Mint, where do you want round 4 to be?
Well, it depends on when. So it'd be great if it was like in Arizona at the Super Bowl, or I don't know. I think Augusta's not February, March. So, I don't know.
That's April. All right. Who got second place? That was Machiavelli. Yeah. Talk to us. You had an absolute beast performance in round 1.
I think, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I told Colin Teddy before I took it, I felt like I was taking the SAT. I was like trying to prep for it. I'm like, this is just I don't know. Your whole life's prepping for this. You're not gonna look at some quiz and figure it out. So I don't know. Yeah. I went like 5 questions, missed 1, 5 questions, missed 1, 5 questions, missed 1, and then went on a 21 streak. And then
just a casual 21.
Yeah, I missed the very last question.
Cal and Teddy texted me after your quiz and were like, yo, this motherfucker crushed.
This motherfucker don't miss. That's what we said.
Like you were like Steph Curry, man. Just like boom, boom. Like,
nonchalant also, just like, yeah.
I knew you got like, because I didn't know how everybody else was doing, but I could see like on your faces, you guys are trying to like be neutral, but there's like the tennis ball one I had, like what's a tennis ball made out of, and I got like 979 on it or something. You guys really I could tell that I was doing good, but I didn't think I was gonna have the top score.
For what it's worth, what's a tennis ball made out of is a 1 difficulty question. For what it's worth, that was the easiest of your tennis questions.
Yeah. Yeah,
Cool.
I mean, today was infinitely harder than what I had.
Well, yeah, we needed to ramp it up to separate. Who got 4th place or 3rd place?
To me, man, this was awesome. This was freaking awesome.
Let me tell you, you are one of the most energetic people of the entire field. You are the human version of this right here. Like you're ready to go.
That's what I hear a lot in real life. This was fucking awesome. I'll tell you that. This was fucking awesome.
So one of my favorite parts about the way that you did this is when you knew the answer, as at least during ours yesterday, I'd be asking the question and you would answer it before I was even done asking the question. And it was just like, this guy's a freaking savant. He already knows the answer. Before
I was so pissed, dude. There was a question, a fucking ref holding the holding time, and I clicked full start. I was fuming.
Bro, I thought you were about to jump out the window.
I was about to fucking throw everything in my apartment, bro.
I was concerned because I knew no one was in the room with you, and I was concerned for like your drywall. I thought you were going to drywall.
No, I felt good after round 1, but I knew you even asked me who's gonna win. I was like, dude, this kid Mint Condition. He's in the Discord every fucking 3 seconds. How is he not gonna win?
Yo, K-Star, where do you want round 4 to be?
Somewhere in the West Coast. I feel like LA or Vegas would be sick, or LA would be sick. Even Arizona would be sick. Somewhere in the West Coast, because I want to get out of the East Coast.
Got you.
Love that. All right, let's go to our fourth place. JB, Vote Bitcoin. How we feeling?
Hey, good. Yeah, it was it's kind of funny when I did my first quiz, you guys were like, "Oh man, you crushed it." And I was feeling pretty good, but I know I was one of like 6 people that went. And then on Discord, we're kind of talking after of who scored, and it was like K-Star, Machiavelli, and then they're throwing up scores. I'm like, well, shit, man. Like, I'm already 4th out of like 5 people giving their scores. I'm like, I don't know if my score's gonna hold up. And luckily, first round, it was pretty good. So this round was definitely a lot harder, and my guessing wasn't as lucky. So I'm just glad I made it through.
Hey, listen, that par 1 score definitely helped. I mean, helped you out a lot there, for sure.
Yeah.
And, I mean, all the people that you spoke to, Machiavelli, Mint, K-Star, those were literally the top 3 round 1 scores. And then you were 4th. So out of the 3 that you asked, those are the only ones that did better than you. So I could see why you were afraid.
Yeah, I was getting pretty nervous. But and then the first like 5 questions, I think I got maybe 1 right. Like, this isn't looking good.
Today.
And then I settled in and did all right for the rest of it.
Today you got the first 5, or yesterday?
Oh, today I got the first 5 wrong.
So,
like, oh,
so
man.
it's funny you say that, because we have it set so the questions are completely random and the answers are completely random. There's no methodology to which question comes chronologically. Kahoot just does it. And the first 5 questions came through, and I was just like, oh my God, these people think we're like throwing them down a black diamond. Like, they were like, we were ranking 3, 4 difficulty, and those first 5 were like, they were up there. They were up
Yeah,
there.
I mean, usually I can like skim it down to like 1 or 2, and there's like 3 questions where I'm like, wild guess. I have no idea. I can't even do process of elimination on some of these.
The easiest one out of those first 5, I think, was LeBron. Which high school did you go
Oh
to?
yeah, I got that one right. But
yeah, that was a pretty easy one. But then after that, it was just uphill the whole way.
Yeah.
Cool.
Where do you want round 4 to be? I know you're not on this side of the world, but yeah.
Australia, New Zealand. I mean, either of those would be great. I was just saying, I just took like a month-long trip around the States. I have like 3 boys, 6, 4, and 2. Left them with the wife for a month, and I haven't even told her about this trip. So, no.
So wait, is that a public statement that you will not take the deal?
Oh man, that's a tough one. I guess it depends what the deal is.
AJ is gonna bring it.
Wait, so can you tell us what the deal is now?
Absolutely not. Get out of here with that. I'm gonna remute you with that crap. Get out of here.
Know where the trip is before the deal is announced?
So yeah, we'll talk about that between us over email. We're gonna work together with the people who got a buy-in around 4 and this crew right here, and we're gonna work together. We'll work on that, but today it's just all post-game vibes.
Okay, the deal is a dinner with me, fully paid.
Oh,
Someone might take that.
At Sonic Drive.
Yeah, down.
Cal, I'll take you up on that, buddy.
Let's go.
I'll take you up on that, bud.
Got you.
So
It was a lot more fun than I was anticipating, actually, the quiz. I'm like, oh man, 2 quizzes, but it was actually a lot of fun. Pretty intense.
So it's the reason we did 2, and I'll say this very, very publicly why we did 2. We were brainstorming like, man, we have some really cool things planned for competition, but man, would it stink if, and we want to do trivia the whole time. We were like, man, would it stink if you were like waiting for weeks and weeks and weeks to be part of wildcard game, and then you got like 15 minutes and you threw up a stinker, and it's like, oh, I guess I gotta wait till next year. So we were like, how can we one up? Like, what can we do that's like just hard enough that we could try to make it epic? And this was our answer to that. 14 unique quizzes to 14 different people, not anticipating a massive tie in round 2. And then doing this, where we could have everybody take the same quiz and really separate the people who knew their sports trivia from the folks who didn't. So that's the why behind why we're doing this today.
Cool.
Felter, you were trading 5th place back and forth the entire time. I thought you actually had a pretty commanding 3rd place spot talk to us, man. What was going through your mind while you started to sink in the middle of the round?
Pretty terrible thoughts, to be honest. I was wondering how many beers I could drink in about an hour period at that point in time. It's been crazy because I took my test yesterday. My test, right? Like I'm speaking like this is like a legit, like I'm going for my PhD over here.
Hey, it is. I would
It
say
is. Dude, I spent more time studying for this than I did playing with my kids. I was like,
there you go. There you go.
you're on the side over there, right? I got to study for some stuff.
Well, didn't you say in Discord, I didn't know I wanted this stress in my life?
Correct. Oh, absolutely.
You said like one thing the entire week, and it was that.
I was like having dreams last night. I was telling my wife, I woke up in like 3 a.m. this morning, like in a hot sweat. I was like, shit, I'm like 13th out of 15 right now. I was like, I don't know how I'm going to get to the top 5. I don't think I can do it. I was like, before the rankings even came out, I was like, I'm fucked. But when I saw this morning, actually, that I was in like 6th, I felt pretty good because I left a few on the table yesterday that I definitely should have had. But no, I felt good at the halfway point of today's exam. And then I started tanking pretty hard and I had to put on my big boy pants real fast and nut up.
Which question got you from out of the mix to back in? Which one was it? Do you remember?
Ironically, R.A. Dickey, and I know jack shit about baseball, and I hate that sport. And that's the question that got me back into it.
R.A. Dickey, who knew?
Only because of his name do I remember that he was a knuckleballer.
A knuckleball legend, of course.
Exactly.
That
I
was
was
a
just like,
process of elimination for me. I just knew it wasn't the other 3.
We threw DeGrom in there as like a red herring, but like the whole impetus of these questions was if you know this sport, you know this answer.
Yeah.
Like if you knew golf, you knew it was Pebble Beach. If you knew baseball, you knew it was R.A. Dickey. But if you didn't know MMA, you had no idea who the heavyweights were.
correct. Like, from like my end, like I feel like I'm a jack of all sports and a king of no sports. Like I know just enough about everything and nothing about like football. Probably my major sport. Lacrosse would have been more helpful. I would say put some lacrosse questions in there in the future.
Dave, we weren't on some of the quizzes. Someone got a lacrosse quiz. How many people are on the field on each team?
That was on my quiz. Yeah, I answered that one. That's the fastest answer I had.
There you go.
So Felter, you were in 6th coming into this round. Who fell out of the top 5?
I'll tell you right now. So the top 5 in part 1, I know that first place was Machiavelli.
Correct.
Second place was Mint. 3rd place Star. 4th place Bitcoiner JB. 5th place was 52 Dimensions.
He threw up a stinker, was like last in this round.
So number 5. Okay, so Felter, you took over number 5.
That's right.
Correct.
So the top 4 made it.
Yeah. So I mean,
Felter, good shit, man. Good job. That's 6 coming into the top 5. That's awesome.
Dude, when I saw you guys were crushing it, I was like, motherfucker. Like, I was like, shit. With like 10 questions to go, I was like, I gotta fucking step it up, or else I can't go to bed tonight.
I think at halftime I saw you chug a beer.
Definitely did.
Dave, I think Machiavelli are
I just saw the bottom of his chin straight up. I was like, oh man.
That's awesome, dude.
Being in the finals, man.
That's awesome.
That. Give me a chugging event in the finals.
Felter, where do you want the IRL round 4 to be?
Oh gosh. Literally anywhere. I don't care. Probably preferably off the East Coast. It's cold. Okay. It's windy. It's snowy. It's rainy.
You got a few votes for off the East Coast. Heard loud and clear. I got you.
We got one New Zealand.
Yeah.
Let's get out of East Coast.
Listen, I'm all about international. If we do an international finals, that would be fucking sick.
Dave, can you unmute Mint and Machiavelli?
But we'll be coming out with more information around that soon, so y'all should know.
There are 2 Australians in the final, so
valid point. Very true.
2 out of 9.
The location's already picked, I'm assuming, right?
Oh, we know everything.
Okay.
We're just not telling them anything.
Yeah, I was just checking. I'm like, is Couch like fishing for answers? Because like that makes me nervous.
I mean,
no, man.
Are you guys asking us as if you would take into consideration what we're saying, or is it already like cemented?
No,
Cal's gonna send us to Edmonton because he wants to go home, and we're all gonna have a miserable time.
no. I'm asking because I think it'd be dope when we let you know. And I remember Kevin saying, "Oh, yo, I want this spot."
Right.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Plus, it'll be really funny if we clip it and it's just like, I really wanted Edmonton, and then it's like we have you on like the surface of the sun or something.
That's awesome.
Ice skating competition.
Fuck
Yeah,
that.
a biathlon.
Yeah,
Wait.
I got that question.
Teddy Calandiro, do you guys already have the exact like dates already planned out and everything?
Now, like I said earlier, we're gonna work with all y'all plus the 4 people that got to buy into round 4 to make sure that all of you can make it, and if one of you is definitely gonna take the
It
deal,
won't
like-
be. Can we agree that it won't be like New Year's?
No, it won't be New Year's.
It won't be
Okay.
holidays
It's-
time.
No, it won't be the
February,
holidays.
March.
It won't be New Year's. We're gonna be in tight contact with you guys.
Okay, cool.
We're gonna be in tight contact with you guys. Cool. Well, I mean, Teddy, Cal, how are you guys feeling? I mean,
Felt fun. I mean,
from our perspective, we've been so buried in these questions. Like, I feel like we should go to a bar trivia because we could win some real money together.
Wait,
Actually, I don't know if you
what
could.
did AJ score on this?
We'll
do this
post it.
one.
Yeah, we'll post it after he takes it. After he takes it, he hasn't seen this yet. He's in meetings, so
Oh.
yeah, this is still a new quiz to him. But we'll post it because the first half, a couple of you guys got him.
yeah.
I would hope so.
Well, but he
I'd
also
I'd be
put up
pretty
a hockey
disappointed
belly.
if I lost to AJ. I'm not gonna lie.
Goes to show. So for round 1, I just did quick formulas here. Round 1 average score was 23,000. 23,389. Round 2 average score was 18,756.
Yeah, but
5,000 point drop off in the average.
Remove the bottom quartile weight. There was one or
I
two.
did. I moved. That's not counting the DNF.
Yeah, the 2. Yeah. So we told you it was a lot. We told you it was harder. We tested these quizzes, and our team got 30% less answers correct on the second quiz. And we did
Yeah,
we did a couple.
You guys did a freaking awesome job. Whoever got these questions together and made them, you guys did fucking fantastic.
Appreciate that.
This was really good.
Yeah, and I don't think we could have a better looking group of 5 coming to the IRL. Congrats to you all.
All right, cool. All right, guys, let's break. It was so much fun. I mean, this was just great. Really, really excited to see you guys IRL and hopefully see who takes home the $100K, $100,000. You guys each have a 1 out of 9 chance before someone takes the deal for a 6-figure pay.
So you guys should all just take the fucking deal right now. All of you.
At least 6 people should. I mean,
I'm assuming they're capping the
Quick,
amount
quick
of
question.
or-
Show of hands. Who would buy an NFT with the 100K? Because you're going to get taxed on the 100K, right? So who would buy an NFT? Felter's going for a CryptoPunk or a Bored Ape.
Maybe,
Okay.
maybe. I'm in the middle here.
You already have an ape, so I know
I'd go for another punk.
Okay.
that's a flex.
100K is a flex.
You're just like, yeah, just get another punk. Yeah.
I'd go for my fit punk, if I had to.
I'd get another zombie, maybe. I don't know.
I mean,
Maybe another blank hollow. How about that?
I would try maybe for a blank spec or a VF1. But like, I mean, we're talking like out of all that, like maybe like 5 ETH max is going to an NFT. And like, that's about where I'm going to be maxed out on. Cause Bay Area is expensive. And I think with if I just took all the money after taxes, I could maybe afford like 0.01% on a starter home, in the Bay Area on a down payment. So,
Start going
Man,
to those
get
bar
those
trivia.
tax loss harvesting ready, baby. You got some
Yeah,
tax loss harvesting to do.
I know. It's like,
Well,
do I do it this year, or next year? Now I don't know. Now there's confusion.
You're about to get a knock on your door from the IRS.
Well, thank you all. Yeah, have a good rest of your Thursday nights or Friday mornings, JB, and yeah, enjoy the weekend. We'll be in touch.
This team's awesome, guys. Nice to meet all of you.
Awesome.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll get you. Take
Yeah.
care, guys. We'll get
Congrats,
some
everyone.
official announcements up tomorrow morning, and we'll be in contact for round 4. Thank
See
you
you guys.
so much to everyone that tuned in on the live stream as well. We'll be doing these hopefully more often. And yeah, stay tuned for some more announcements regarding scores in round 4 and all that.
Good job.
Thanks,
Awesome.
Dave. Thanks, guys.
Later, guys.